Today we are going to perform a biology experiment, that is detection of pH for different water samples. Now these water samples that we are going to use are tap water, distilled water and swimming pool water. Now for this particular experiment, first we will be going to perform the detection of pH, wherein the pH paper will be provided to the students. They are supposed to dip the pH paper in the given solutions, that is the water samples, and see the color change. Onto the pH paper we have the readings given, that is 1 to 6 is the acidic pH, 7 is the neutral pH, and from 8 to 14 it is the alkaline pH. When you dip the pH paper into the solutions, you will get some colorations. Try to match the colorations with the standard chart given onto the pH paper leaflet, and you will get the proper pH. Now for distilled water, it should be neutral, that is 7 pH, that is by default it is been recorded as 7 as the pH, whereas tap water and swimming pool water will be varied depending upon the pollutants or the chemicals or the bases that have been dissolved into the water. Now we will start with the experiment. This is the pH paper which will be provided to the students. The students have to just take the pH paper and dip it into the given solution. Now the first solution is the tap water. Just dip the paper into the solution. Dip the paper into the solution and record the pH. That is, you are supposed to take this paper and try to match the colorations which are given onto the leaflet of the pH paper. Now this particular pH is slightly green, so you can record it as 6. The decimals are not been printed onto the pH leaflet, so approximately it will be 6.5 to 7 or 6. So the pH for tap water is 6 to 6.5. The second solution is, the second water sample is the distilled water. Now for distilled water, it should be 7, as the distilled water does not contain any pollutants or anything else, the particulate matters in it. So by default the distilled water's pH should be 7. But if you are getting little bit higher than 7 or lower than 7, it may happen that due to the storage of the distilled water, that storage has contaminated the distilled water, and that's why it is giving slight variations from 7. The last water sample is swimming pool water. Now this particular water sample is alkaline because whenever you are using the water for swimming pool, it will be mixed with all the different types of chemicals, the bases, as well as the people who are using the swimming pool, their sweat, oil and all those things will contaminate the swimming pool water. Also it will contain a higher amount of chlorine in it. So definitely it will be ranging from 6.5 to say 11 onto the pH leaflet. So this particular reading states that it is 14, so it is highly basic in nature. So this experiment, what we have performed today, is with respect to the pH. Now the second part is with the clarity. Now what do you mean by clarity? If the water is stored in any glassware, if it is crystal clear, then whatever the light source that has been passed, it will form a bright or a sharp image onto the surface. Now for this particular experiment, if a light source is passed through the water sample, you will see that a clear image is getting formed onto the screen. This states that there are no particulate particles which are bothering the light source. Now this is the distilled water. The inference from this is the water is highly pure, there are no particulate matters, and a sharp image is getting formed onto the screen. The next one is tap water. Now tap water, it is slightly cloudy because it consists of all the disinfectants that have been added to the water sample during the storage. At the same time, there may be some contaminations into the water reservoirs where the water is being stored, that is the dams or the lakes, ponds. So therefore there will be a slight deviation of light and a blurred image will be formed onto the screen. So that is the inference for tap water. Lastly, it is the swimming pool water. It is turbid, and into the light source you can easily find that there are suspended particles, because of which there is no sharp image getting formed onto the screen. So this particular water sample, that is the swimming pool water, will definitely show the suspended particles, that is the pollutants in terms of metals, acids, that is the organic acids or the bases in it. And you, into the light source you will find those minute particles which are suspended into the water sample. So this particular experiment is for determination of pH and clarity of water samples.